to you by the STLP team, Nana Jura for birthdays.
Now let's give a shout out to everyone celebrating a birthday. April 1st, Scarlett Smith. April 2nd, Kaylin Gerton, Keegan Scott, and Amelia Wright. April 5th, Eli Sheffer and Kiera Smith. April 6th, Lily Owen and Zayla Bernetti. I hope you all have an amazing birthday. Now to Skylar with Classroom Humor.
Now to Classroom Humor. Rate me on a scale 1 through 10.
Can I use fractions?
I guess.
1.5.
What a. Now to Charlie with weather.
Now it's time for our March weather. Yesterday we had the high of 58. Today we're going to have the high of 60. Tomorrow we're going to have the high of 66. On Thursday we're going to have the high of 70. And on Friday we're going to have the high of 72. It's raining today. We don't have raincoats, but it's fine. But there's going to be some lightning on Thursday, so watch out for that lightning. Now Lily for Guess That Teacher.
Hi, I'm Lily and I'm back with your favorite part of the news, Guess That Teacher. Congratulations to Mr. Hibbs for guessing Miss Gamboa last week. First advisory to call Miss Fowler and Guess That Teacher wins candy. Now to Lucas with Team Expectations.
Now for team expectations. Most people are showing our team expectations by being respectful, showing effort and ownership, acting with integrity, and model perseverance. Choose an expectation to follow this week. Showing effort would be a good one since we are getting close to the end of the year and we need to be practicing for our KSA testing. Now to Piper with Staff Spotlight.
Now it's time for Staff Spotlight of the Week. This week we're shining the spotlight on Miss Overfield. Miss Overfield is kind, wonderful, amazing, and she can make anybody laugh. Thank you, Miss Overfield, for being the amazing person you are. Now Maddox with Quote of the Week.
Now to the quote of the week. True success is overcoming the fear of being unsuccessful by John Sweden. That means if you think you're going to be unsuccessful, you won't succeed. Now to Laylee with her corny jokes.
Hi, I'm Laylee and I'm here with your Jokes of the Week. A quick question. If you're American when you go in the bathroom and American when you go out of the bathroom, what are you inside the bathroom? Oh, I know, European. What do you call a can opener that won't open anything? A can't opener, because it can't open anything. Now to Haley with staff interview.
Hi, I'm Haley with Teacher Interview. Can I ask you questions?
You can try.
What's your name?
Dr. Melton.
What is your job?
I take care of the building, grounds, school infrastructure, discipline, a lot of stuff. Transportation, cafeteria stuff.
So basically everything.
Not quite.
What do you love about your job?
Working with students,
What's your least favorite thing about your job?
suspending students.
I thought that was going to be your favorite.
Nope, I want y'all here. Y'all need to be here. You need to be in school.
What would you change about your job?
The hours,
What? Why the hours?
because studies show that teenagers, adolescents, that would be all of you, need to sleep longer and start later. You function better later in the day, so from like 9 to 4. It's better for you.
Okay, I would like that too.
Most would.
Thank you for your interview.
Now to the next person. Peace.
Now for random facts. Did you know it's illegal to only own one guinea pig in Switzerland? That's crazy. Also, did you know lemons float in water, but limes sink? I don't know why it does that, but look it up. Anyway, now to Student Spotlight with Brooklyn.
Now for Student Spotlight. This week we want to recognize Sosa. She shows great effort, she turns in her work on time, and she works very hard in class. Keep up the great work. Now to Haley with weekly reminders. Good morning. Let's get started with our daily reminders. Follow your daily expectations and do great things. No gum or food in the gym. Now that we're having more advisory time, please take the time to catch up on missing work when allowed. Phones stay in your bag when you're inside school. Do not have your phones out in the gym, morning or afternoon, or in your classes. Friday is just a themeless nerd day. Just your smartest. On the real note, we only have 31 days of school left until summer break. Now to Jarius with What Zone Are You In?
Hi, Jay's here, back with your zone. We haven't worked to connect with others. Today I want to talk to you about embracing mistakes. When you make mistakes, embrace them. They are learning. Opportunities, they are lessons. We need to focus on the positive. How do you feel? What zone will make you feel best? Now to Addie to wrap things up.
Thank you for joining us this week on the STLP Team News.
Join us next week for more fun information.
Have a great week!
Hold up. Okay. All right.
See, look what y'all did.
Now,
I'm a bit
you're
mad.
getting popped.
Good morning. Let's get started with our daily reminders. Follow our daily expectations and do great things.
First advisor to call Miss Fowler and guest hat teacher wins candy. Now to Lucas with team expectations.
Good morning.
Y'all better quit grabbing that candy paint.